Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How you been doing today? King Rex here, and today we're gonna be continuing on with our medieval team challenge. We're already at the second to last level from the main campaign, and here we have to take care of Gerald the Lightseeker. That one-man army. Or, you know, that's what he used to be back in the original Kingdom Rush. In this game, he's complete garbage. You can pretty much take him down with almost anything, even Rotten Forest. But, you know, you probably need to use Ice Coat or Merlin in order to make it work. So yeah, maybe not with everything, but I don't know. So yeah, I decided to use Margosa for today because she's pretty good. She can take care of hordes of enemies easily due to her beast form. I really love how it works though. Like, as long as you don't move her out of combat, she's going to be constantly into this beast form doing a crap ton of damage. And I think she also regenerates more HP. Like, you know that she has this passive ability to steal 30%. 30%, basically, whenever she lands a melee attack, 30% of the damage dealt goes to her health. But I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more than that when she's into her beast form. Now, I'm not quite sure if that's correct, maybe it's not, but I think I heard it somewhere that when she's into her beast form, she restores more health for some reason, which, I mean, it doesn't matter. If anything, that will make her even stronger. Margosa is a very good hero, man. She's just underrated. I haven't seen a lot of people use Margosa. She's very good. I also really like that she has a pretty large aggro range. You know, it's kind of good for a melee hero, especially a tanky one. Like, she's not the tankiest hero in the game, but she is definitely bulky. Like, she has over 500 health, she has some decent-ish armor. Like, it's not a lot, but it's still some amount of armor, which is definitely going to help her efficient HP to go pretty high. And of course, she also can regenerate health, which is wonderful. One of my personal favorite heroes, to be honest. It's a shame that I don't use her more often, though. And yeah, now we're not getting too much guff in the early game. It's just kind of chill, to be honest. Margosa is annihilating everyone, using her beast form, eating them up like a freaking mango. And yeah, we're destroying everything so far. Now for the top, I decided to go for some odd strategy. I usually would have gone for something else, but I decided to go for Shadow Archer, and Mausoleum, and a Wicked Sister. And the reason why the Wicked Sister is in this spot because later on, once we get the range upgrade, she'll be able to reach in quite a few places, which is gonna be very helpful for the boss especially. Now here we go with our first Paladin, who is kind of a threat to our defense a little bit because he has a lot of health and he has medium magic resistance. So because of that, I had to switch to the poison. You know, we needed the poison, unfortunately. Like, it's not as effective against like small enemies. I would say the purple potion is definitely better because it deals heavy damage and it can stun occasionally. But you know, in order to take the paladins more effectively, I decided to use the poison, and it's not bad. I mean, it deals quite a lot of damage. It deals 165 true damage over a few seconds, which is pretty good. Yeah, we also have a straggler over there trying to sneak through, but he got taken care of by the reinforcements. This choke point is kind of breaking apart. The gargoyles are not good enough. Or, I mean, they're good, but maybe we don't have enough damage. Now, you know what, I'm gonna let you get zapped by the death coils. Which, I usually call them Tesla coils, just for reasons unknown. Even though they are technically called death coils. Anyway, now we have the shield barrels, which are pretty easy. They have high armor, but as long as you block them, their armor gets reduced to 0, so yeah, they're not as big of a threat as you may think they are. They're surprisingly easy. Now, the Rotten Force is surprisingly helping us out quite a bit. I guess that 40% slowdown is kind of nice, I suppose. You know, Margosa is just eating them up, destroying them, yeah. Everything goes according to plan. And we're already into the mid-game. Not bad. We're doing pretty well. And yeah, the mid-game is kind of underwhelming, to be honest. It doesn't have anything too interesting. Like, sure, combination of recruits and troop captains, so threatening. We've seen it on Udo's farmlands like thousands of times. We have some Elven Rangers with the Hunting Eagles, which, nah, like, is it supposed to be challenging? I don't think so. It's kind of easy. Oh yeah, when you have Margosa, it's not that bad. Speaking of bad, our bad is also pretty nice addition. Like, sure, he's not like the best thing created, but he's definitely good. You know, consistent true damage is not bad. It's never a bad thing to have some consistent true damage over here. Now we also have the Arcane Wizards finally coming in, but they shouldn't be too bad, you know, with the poison they just melt. Look at that. Melted away. I really like the Wicked Sisters, man. Even though most people say that this tower sucks. Yeah, I mean, if you use it against crowd control, obviously it's gonna suck. Speaking of the Wicked Sisters, there was also a challenge suggestion a while ago about trying to beat the post game with just Wicked Sisters and Jack-o'-lantern, which, to be honest, it could be possible, like on some of the post game, but I feel like it will not be doable due to the fact that there's a lot of levels that have swarms of weak enemies, and as you know, Wicked Sisters are not good against them. So maybe it will not be possible. I don't know, maybe it will be possible on like a lower difficulty than impossible, but I don't know. I don't really want to do this challenge. It's kind of iffy to me. Like I have my standards. I know when something is possible, when something isn't. And to me, I don't think that beating the post game with Wicked Sisters and Jack-o'-lantern is going to be doable. At least on some of the levels. And yeah, now here we have the Musketeers, which are kind of annoying, you know. They're like they're like the less threatening version of the dead coils. Sure, they still do heavy damage and they can annihilate most of your heroes, just like they did with Margosa there. Like, as you can see, she is kind of taking them down, but unfortunately she may end up dying. Come on, Margosa, you can survive. Come on. Nah, she died. Well, that sucked. Unfortunately, she ended up dying. Well, I guess it doesn't matter, she's gonna respawn pretty fast. I think she has like 15 seconds cooldown or so. Maybe 18, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember the exact number. But anyway, now we have this guy, you know, the sorcerer. And I'm trying to skill him properly, but it doesn't work. It doesn't quite end up working in my favor. I mean, we may insta-kill him now. Yes, we did. That's kind of really interesting. Maybe the Wicked Sister has a smart targeting on her insta-kill, similar to Veslan from Kingdom Rush Origins. Like, that's what's something that I've been noticing about the Wicked Sisters throughout this challenge. Is that when there's a horde of enemies close to her, and there's, like, let's say there is, let's say we have 5 recruits and 1 sorcerer. If all of them are in range, I'm pretty sure she will insta-kill the sorcerer and not the recruits. I don't know if she has smart targeting, maybe that's the case. I'm not quite sure. I need to go through my recordings and check it out and pay closer attention, or, you know, do an individual playtest. We'll see how it goes. And now we're pretty much at the last 2 waves, which usually are pretty overwhelming. Like, you know what? Even if you use the good towers, you still may get overwhelmed on this stage, on the last 2 waves. It's kind of hard, not gonna lie. With all the Arcane Wizards and the Footmen, it's kind of bad, you know, they're just teleporting them through the Rotten Forest and, you know, making my life more miserable. We have some shield barrels getting pretty far, but we have the Wicked Sisters. And as I predicted back when we did the level with Illyria, we will be using Wicked Sisters and Shadow Archer, because that's pretty much the best option, I think. When, you know, Margosa is pretty good blocker, she can block Gerald for quite a while, and the Shadow Mark is definitely going to help us out a lot. And yeah, we're already at the last wave, and let's see, are we gonna get overwhelmed? Is everything gonna be falling apart, or are we going to survive? I don't know. Well, so far we're surviving. We're getting kind of overwhelmed, but just a little bit. We also got a Cavalier over there, which is kind of annoying, so that's why I built that Wicked Sister. You know, she's helping out, definitely we're gonna take him down. He didn't got close to the exit, like, at all. We're gonna use the Soul Impact over there because there's quite a few of these guys, you know, the Evan Rangers. I don't want them over there. I feel like they're kind of threatening. We also got an Arcane Wizard who's getting kind of far. That's not good. So please die, sir. Thank you very much. Now here we go. We're gonna face off against Gerald the Lightseeker. The one-man army is coming to get us. Or are we going to get him? I don't know. Pretty sure he is going to die. Like, wow, look at these moves, man. Look at that flex. Beauty. Yeah, you're beautiful, but you're weak. I mean, look at that. Look at how much health he already lost. Wowzers. Well, that was a mistake on my end. I didn't micro Margosa out of his attack, so she ended up dying, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. He's going down very fast, and yeah, Wicked Sisters took him down. Wow, what a disappointment of a mini-boss. Cerberus is a good one, you're trash. You're trash, kid. So yeah, guys, let's upgrade and end the video. And yeah, I guess I'll get these two, why not? So yeah, guys, well, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future, and while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.